Hello everybody, Salty is back. I have a match in my heavy Gundam. This is not a suit I've used in a while, so I said screw it, let's use it. As you guys know, the heavy Gundam is a 450 cost support. It's got this frame launcher which has a combination of a Gatling gun and missile pod on it. Instead of having a shell firing cannon, it's got this wicked awesome beam cannon, and it's also got balancers and a beam saber, so you can actually self-defend yourself. The Heavy Gundam's always been one of my favorite designs. It took like everything that was badass with the full armor Gundam and just made it even more badass, with the exception of missile launchers. And the Heavy Gundam has always been just one of my favorites. And I was so happy when it was released in GBO1, and then re-released for GBO2. Oddly enough, in the first game, it was able to take the full armor's double-barrel beam rifle, so they didn't give it the ability to wield it in this game, which I'm fine with. I prefer this frame launcher over that weapon anyway. Still hit. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it was odd because in the first game, the Heavy Gun was it was good but poop at the same time. Oh hey, there's a knock somewhere. Yep, there he is. The Heavy Gun was kind of short range, but like really kind of short range. I think the missile launcher was only 150 meters, the Gatling gun was only 200 meters, and the beam cannon was 400. It was a bit of an odd duck, and it did not play well. A lot of people would take the double-barrel beam rifle with the Heavy Gundam in the first game due to the fact that the beam rifle was longer range. But in this game, pretty much everything's the same range. The beam cannon is a chargeable type. It gets piercing one charge, but it does not get extra range while fully charged. The Gatling gun and the missile launcher are 400 and 350 at range, and it's got a standard beam saber, which I'm not too. One thing that confuses me about the full armor variants of these suits, they don't get like beam saber enhanced or beam saber, the prototype beam saber, or whatever the beam saber that the standard Gundams get. They drop down to the standard beam saber, and I always find that weird. Like, to me, that doesn't make any sense. It's the same suit. Why would the beam saber have to change? That's the type of shit that don't make no sense to me. But I always have fun with this suit when I take it out. It's always just been an attractive design. It makes me sad to hit for its P Bandai. I would love to get my hands on the Master Grade Heavy Gundam because it's an attractive design, and I've always loved it. Oh yeah, I haven't told you guys yet, but through constant complaining from my Discord, I'm building Gunpla again. So I'm building the Zaku cannon right now, and I need to do its well, fuck you later. I built the right arm. I just gotta build the left, and the legs and waist and all the weapons, but a certain doggo that you all know and love, every time I go and sit down to build this fucking thing, no, hey, look, a Jaeger, wow, he doesn't let me, so he constantly wants to play the moment I sit down, but he never wants to play when I sit down on the computer, so explain that. He's like, no, don't hurt yourself with Gunpla, don't get attached again. Maybe that's his warning. But, I always enjoyed the Heavy Gundam because it's always been like a really solid suit. You just don't see a lot of them because it doesn't have on-demand stun. But what you have is all your weapons do a metric fuck ton of damage. Those missile pods stun really well, and you got this beam cannon. Ooh, this beam cannon's rocking. That at a full charge, that beam cannon does some dummy damage. Even uncharged, you're doing some dumb damage with it. It's quite nasty. And the Gatling gun's really good at mopping up foes or just doing constant DPS. I mean, look, 162 damage to that? I'm not weak. It's really not weak. And you got the ability to fire uh, most of your weapons on the move. You can fire, the only weapon you can't fire on the move is your beam cannon, which is fine because that thing is, I wouldn't want to fire that thing on the move. That thing is too strong to be fired on the move. But yeah, no, it just, you don't see a whole lot of them, but the ones you do see, they're pretty good, which is crazy because I've fought some heavy Gundams here and there before I pulled out mine again. And they're like god tier. I'm like, you couldn't touch these assholes. They just got that combo down. Switching between all the weapons, breaking your legs before you can do fucking anything to them. Great. I love them. I always get happy when I see a heavy Gundam out in the field. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that O match. That was pretty fun. I like using the O. It's really fun. Everybody was dogging on me last night in the Discord. Oh, you're really shit talking it. I wasn't shit talking it. I'm just saying and it does. And I was right. It gets melted in any serious competition. The O gets melted, and I knew it's going to be. That's why during the video I said I'm surprised it doesn't have higher level special buffers on any of its weapons. It's all level 1, and that to me surprises me, because that to me confuses me, because you would think something like this would have higher level stuff, but it doesn't. It like you would think it would have maxed out level maneuver armor too, but it doesn't. So yeah, this thing gets chewed up and spat out rather easy. It's not a suit that has a whole lot of survivability to it. Because the moment like any competent ranged unit is able to look at this thing, it's dead. Like, it's not fun. But it's a fun suit. That's the thing. People were dogging on me saying it wasn't gonna be good. I mean, it's good, but the moment anything with ranged capability looks at it, it's dead. So I'm just saying, if you're a wow, this Dom does not want to leave me alone, and there is the knock right on my side. Oh boy, am I gonna die. But hey, you missed me with that shit. Stop shooting me. But I don't know, like the Faz. Oh, the Faz is gonna shit all over this thing. The Faz. Oh god, yeah, no, the Faz is gonna destroy it. Any support's gonna destroy it, as I called it, because. I mean, as I've told multiple people in the Discord, if it's a general, any support at that cost is going to shit all over the O. And I was right, because you don't want to fight any support types as this suit. But yeah, I think that's a 0 death for me, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I died. That wouldn't be the first time I 0 death in the Heavy Gundam either. I love my Heavy Gundam. Look at that. I like the backpack to that thing, too. Look at that. What a chat of a mobile suit. Look at that. Look at that wind pose. He's like, yeah, I'm awesome. Look at that fucking score. Oh, yeah. I got top diversion, too. Holy shit. Well, let's take a look at the Patreons. I only had 2 kills. Let's take a look at the Patreons. We have Brandon Markey, Always Shipper, Azrael, Kaden Maki, Casey, Sidebastard, Dragon Spartan 90, Gundam Nuggers, Jeff Dunn, Clive Maverick, Momika, Ninja Guy 12, Peter, Strike, Tyler, Spud, Oni Savage, Solos, Trailus, Elimos, Steel Talon, Bad Logic, Minty Robo, your boy Burrito, Bird Person, Mysteries Mercenary, Giver Taker, Will Stab, Tally Mias, Ham Banana, and Phantom OC. I want to thank you guys for supporting me. It means a lot, and we shall talk to you guys later.